Midwest Writing Center. That is not bad. Ryan, you see this? It's not bad. I'm excited though because you know what? In 6 minutes and 40 seconds, you are all going to have your hands raised because Ryan Collins is Executive Director of the Midwest Writing Center. He is here tonight to present Beyond the Gate. Please let's give him a very warm welcome.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you, whoa, that's loud. Thank you to Melissa for inviting me to come back. This is such a cool program and I'm really happy to be here. And thanks to Figge for hosting this terrific event. It's pretty rad. So...
I'm going to tell you, it sounds loud, but keep it up.
Okay, cool. Can you hear me in the back?
Yes.
Awesome, great.
Here we go.
Cool. So I'm a poet. I'm the executive director of the Midwest Writing Center, as Melissa said. I just released my first poetry collection called The New American Field Guide Songbook earlier this summer. Actually, the first time I was here, I read some poems from that book. And the Midwest Writing Center has all kinds of readings, workshops, events happening throughout the fall. I've got books. I've got info about the Writing Center. I'm happy to share after the presentations are done. But tonight I am not presenting as an author, nor am I presenting as an arts administrator. I'm presenting as something like a poetic reporter, if you will, or perhaps maybe more of a conduit. This poem and presentation, which is a collaboration with my friend and photographer Joshua Ford, is called Beyond the Gate, which is taken from the name of a concert series that's held at Bohemian National Cemetery. These images are from a show that happened on July 2nd, 2015 at Bohemian National in Chicago, outside the mausoleum. My friend and photographer Josh Ford and I were there to review the show. We missed the first of 3 bands, which kind of threw that off, and almost as soon as the second band started, which was called Wreckmeister Harmonies, as soon as they started playing, I started taking notes. I knew I wasn't going to be writing a typical show review, and I knew what I was writing felt strange, intriguing, and reflective, more than descriptive, of what I was experiencing. Just for a little context, Wreckmeister Harmonies is a collective of musicians based in Chicago, led by J.R. Robinson. There were over a dozen musicians rotated on and off stage throughout the 45-minute set. This is from Wikipedia. Named after the Bellatar movie Wreckmeister Harmonies, they combine elements of drone music, serialism, post-rock, and heavy metal. Wreckmeister Harmonies typically performs a single composition, which they did that night. Often for an hour in length, beginning with a slow build, shifting to a cathartic middle section, and concluding with either a peaceful or disquieting resolution. The poem, written in 3 parts, reflects this 3-part progression of their performance. This final draft preserves the chronological order in which my notes were written, so the performance of this poem and the accompanying photos are accurate representations of the images, associations, responses I was having to the sound and the space as it was happening. Try to think of these images as the setting and characters, and the poem as the voiceover narration of a live short film, if you will. My hope is that the poem alongside these images will help to recreate the experience we had in the cemetery, the emotional and sensory arc of their entire set, rather than trying to describe and analyze it in a way a traditional review might do. So here we go. Beyond the Gate. Seconds before the clouds split night into pink terror begins a theme for the drone emergency of our present life, hereafter known as the prayer. The prayer, a bottomless sheet of water, a pitch consumed as it assembles. Interior harmony, chaos, melody, unravel threadbare. Ice melts over the edge of an evening's disarray, cupped inside a breath. The smell of trees and beer sweet on the surface of smoke, of lungs. The vocal strings beneath exponent one another. Suspend the air traffic howling overhead. The prayer unsilences the surrounding graves. Corded nickel and vacuum tubes render a garden to waves. Not every cathedral keeps behind an echo of closing doors. Not every cathedral unfolds a bridge, vaults a ceiling, holds these or those faithful departed. All sinners need a space to shatter into ashes, a singing ground, a cemetery place to beckon everyone within earshot, secreted or otherwise, to give. The prayer rises, speaks heavy to the listening dead who refuse the breathers even a gram of permission. Drums approach, hollow out the atmospheric pressure. The prayer begs a more animal pursuit. A drone to defend against the drones. Delay opens the gate as a windshield catches a screen. The prayer cannot be resisted. It force multiplies, case hardens, deploys its flames in concentric circles around the attendants, the parishioners, the stars. Distortion reaches through iron and the eardrum threshold. If the prayer feeds back for more than a ghost note, it will kill every living thing in sight. There is no more righteous place to be undone, to be revealed. Glass doors splinter into wind chimes. Every lightning bug inside 1,000 miles disintegrates. The sun opens blue, collapses in between power lines as the moon becomes a goat skin for passenger jets to pound. The spidering conversations jam. Jet wash, inhales, pink evening, tuning forks. Satellite discs scallop, mollusk their way up radio tower beams, crawl toward a lacework of zeros and ones, a heaven of webs. Thanks.
Break one of my own rules, but I am in charge, so I guess it doesn't matter. Ryan, if we want to know more about or get involved with the Midwest Writing Center, what's the best thing for us to do?
You can come see me as soon as this gets over, since I'm here right now and I've got a bunch of information. Otherwise, you can find us on the internet at www.mwcqc, as in Midwest Writing Center, quadcities.org.
And you are located in Bucktown.
Yeah.
So we're 225 West 2nd, they are 225 East 2nd. Just take a little stroll down and you will see our neighbors.
Yep, and Gay's in there too. That's where Osmond Gay's on. Yep. So check us all out.
So for more information about these programs, talk to Gay, talk to Ryan. But first we have a few more presentations. Thank you.